Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber Lawless and I hope you all are doing great. I thought I would come to you today with a couple product reviews. The first one I'm going to do, because I'm going to do a live taste test for you, is going to be the Flavors of Fall from Yoplait Original, the pumpkin pie. It is 150 calories for the whole thing, 2 grams of fat, 105 milligrams of sodium, 26 carbohydrates, 19 grams of sugar, and 6 grams of protein. And let's see, the ingredients aren't too bad. I like how now it says on here to crush your cups to protect wildlife. I've been seeing that a lot of animals have been hurt with that, and we don't ever really think about that, or at least, I never did until a little bit ago. So that's kind of a nice thing to see on here as well. But let's see. I don't see much else on here. There's no artificial flavors, no high fructose corn syrup. Sorry about that. It's gluten-free, no colors from artificial sources, and it has live and active cultures. So it sounds pretty good. It's a low-fat yogurt with vitamins A and D. But let's go ahead and try this. Now, don't mind my hair. It's very humid here in Nebraska. So I have natural curly hair, and anytime that it is humid out, my hair literally has a mind of its own. I don't know if anybody else is like that or not, but for me, it's definitely the case. And I want to apologize for being MIA. I've been helping my mother move. Oh, excuse me. This made a mess. Hang on a second. Help my mother move to Omaha, Nebraska. Ooh, I just licked my finger and it was pretty good. I think I'm going to like this a lot, actually. So. Oh my gosh. Just lick the lid. It tastes just like pumpkin pie. Like in my opinion, the best part of a pumpkin pie is the center. But also, like, if you get a pumpkin pie, like, at the bottom, the crust isn't, like, 100%, like, hard and set up. It's kind of soft. I don't know if you know what I mean, but that's what it tastes like. It is so good. You guys, I didn't think I liked this. I am not a pumpkin spice fan. Like, this time of year, everything, I swear, is pumpkin pie spice. I really like this. I haven't even had a full bite. I've just licked the lid and my finger, but yeah, just a second. Get this stirred up. I'm weird. I always have to stir my yogurt. It always, it gets watery on top or something. I'm very sensitive to textures and flavors and things like that. I'm already 3 minutes into this and I haven't even tasted it for you guys. Hang on a second. Oh yeah, it's definitely good. So anyways, I wanted to give you guys kind of a update. I am currently back into school full time. I am going for my high school diploma. Yes, I am 30 years old, but I'm going through Penn Foster. I'm doing their online high school diploma courses. I'm doing really, really good. I grew up, I had a stepfather who was extremely abusive, mentally, physically, like all of that. And he would always, talk in my ear about how stupid I was. I wasn't going to amount to anything. And for the longest time, that was pounded in my head. And I never thought I was smart enough to do anything. I mean, it's always been one of my biggest regrets in life, not finishing my education. So when I came across it a couple years ago, well, quite a few years ago, about 10 years ago, I was going to do it, and he was still around, and that was still something he would say. And so I eventually just gave up. I didn't finish. Well, I came across it again last month, about the middle of last month. Excuse me. And they had a program, or promotion or whatever, where you could sign up for $1. Right now their promotion's like $10 to get started, but I found one for $1. So I decided, $1 to get started. Go ahead, sign up. Don't think about it. Don't sit here and question it. Just do it. Get it done before you can back out. So that's what I did. And my advisor got a hold of me and was talking to me and asking me about my, goals in life and what I wanted to do, and making sure, this was something I was serious about and not just something, that I'd start and then never finish. So, I was like, yeah, I'm ready. Let's do this. And, so she's like, okay, great. And then, we worked through all my goals and all this other stuff. And, I got the stuff, and right away they sent me my coursework and things like that. And the first thing I was into was human relations or something like that, which talks to you about how you like interact with other people and the proper way to do it. And, like talking to you about like if you got a job and stuff, how to like work in the, what is that? The field you're in or whatever, the proper ways to etiquette. Anyways, the proper way to react or interact. And like with customers and then your bosses and things like that. So I did that course and I passed it all with 100%. And then I'm already into my third one, which is reading skills. And I got a 90, I think, on this latest exam. And the one before this one was, I'm trying to remember here right off the top of my head. Anyways, I only got an 85 on the last one, but the other two before that, I scored 100% or 95% on one, and the other one was only an 85, which I was very disappointed about. I have not got anything under a 90, and an 85 just kind of sucker punched me. And I had a few days where I was like, maybe this isn't something, I should do and whatnot. Maybe I'm not smart enough, because, that's always been put in my head. And I know it's not true, but for somebody that's heard that pretty much their entire lives, they come to a point where they believe that. And it really, really just screws with somebody's mind. And so, I had the most supportive mother and, my husband, and both of them, especially my husband, was here, obviously the whole time. And he was, talking to me. He was like, an 85 still passing. That's still pretty good. You were extremely tired. You should have just given, yourself time to relax. That assignment wasn't due until October 2nd. I had, excuse me, it's a little hot in here, but anyways, my assignment wasn't due until October 2nd. I didn't have to finish it at the point that I did, and I should have listened, but me being me, I wanted to do it and get it done. And if I start something, I like to finish it. I don't like taking time to read some of it and then stop and then read some of it some more and whatnot like that. I can retain the information pretty good, but I like when I start something, especially schoolwork, I read through all my assignment. I use my vocabulary cards to make sure I understand everything. I take notes, I do all of that. And I like to review that and do a personal quiz to make sure I'm pretty sure I know all of the answers and stuff like that. And then when it comes to the quizzes and my Penn Foster exams and stuff, they're multiple choice. There's 20, I think there's only 20 per exam. So far, that's all there's been. There's 20 questions per exam, and they're all multiple choice. But I remember just, I don't know. I'm pretty excited about classes and everything. I'm trying to get out of my head a little bit and realize that, honestly, he didn't know what he was talking about. I am very smart. I'm not a genius by any freaking means, but I can do this. And I have to keep telling myself that I can do this. Technically, Penn Foster gives you 3 years to complete your course. Right now I have a goal set of graduating December 28th of 2020, and I do at least 3 to 4 sections of an assignment every day, if not every other day or so. And I'm already, like I said, I started about the middle of last month. I'm already into my 3rd course. So, I mean, I'm doing pretty freaking good. There's 15 courses left, and then I have to come up with some electives. I think it's 5 electives that I still have to choose from by the time I get through my coursework. But I won't have to worry about that until I'm almost done. So I'm not worried about it. And I get to choose what it is I want to focus on. So I know some of the options is like music, art appreciation, I think some sort of writing one, like poems or something. I'm not really sure. I know there's things to do with animals, like veterinarian stuff, and there's plenty of options to choose from. So I'm pretty excited to be going through Penn Foster. I'm hoping to score high enough on all my classes and stuff that maybe I'll get a scholarship or something to go through them for some college courses or something. I know right now my GPA is a 4.3, so I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty freaking excited to be doing this. But anyway, so like I said, with the Yoplait yogurt, the pumpkin pie, it is amazing. If you haven't tried it yet, definitely go buy it. Another thing that I have tried that I've never seen before, and mind you, I'm in a little dinky town in Nebraska called Oxford, so we're an hour away from any city like thing. Kearney, Nebraska is the biggest one that we're closest to. So I went to Walmart last night with my husband, and I found this. It's Starbucks cold brew cocoa and honey, or cacao and honey. It is actually really good. I could pronounce every single one of the words or the ingredients on, the ingredient list, which I was pretty stoked about. It was nothing crazy, no xanthan gum, no thickeners, no stabilizers, no nothing like that. I liked the bottle that it came in. It was a glass bottle, which I always find nice because I like to reuse things as I get them so that I'm not throwing away so much into like the landfills and everything. Yeah, it's a pretty nice bottle. I think it was an 11-ounce bottle, only 150 calories in it too. I just realized they're both 150 calories, both products that I shared today. Oh, leave it to me. It wasn't planned at all. But I plan on doing more videos and stuff. I will probably do one about every other day. But if I miss a day, I am sorry. I will be getting back on here more often. This is something I do want to do more full-time. I am currently not only in school full-time, but I am also working on writing some books. So when I get closer to finishing some of those, I do plan on sharing them on here with you. Like the cover maybe or something, and I'll put down in the description box like a link you can go to. I know I will be through Kindle Direct Publishing that I'm doing this on my own. I'm making sure that I know exactly what I'm doing when I'm publishing everything. I do not, like I said before, like to rush anything. I like knowing exactly what I'm doing, and how to do it properly. I don't want any comeback, towards me that's negative, like stealing stuff or whatever, like copyrights or whatever. I'm not doing that. I'm 100% making sure this is on my own, So, like I said, I just moved my mom to Omaha. I just got home a couple days ago from being there for about a week. I helped my mom pack for about a week before that, going to school full time and everything. So I'm kind of repeating myself. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get everything caught up so y'all know exactly where I've been and what I've been doing. Yep. So I think that's pretty much it this time, and stay tuned, and here in the next few days I will also give you more updates. Actually, not an update. It'll be a weigh-in, maybe what I eat in a day or whatever to lose weight. What I'm doing right now to lose weight, by the way, is I am just counting calories. That's it. I tried the whole intermittent fasting thing. I was going to do 36 hours at a time or even a 24, which called the 5-2, where 2 days you fast for 24 hours and then 5 days a week you eat regular within your calories. And I'm a diabetic and I do take insulin and stuff, so there are times that my blood sugar does get a little bit lower and I start to get really, really, really sick. So I have to eat. Like, I wish I didn't, but I have to eat. So, but anyways, that'll be another video for another day. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. So have a great day. Bye-bye.